Hey everyone, welcome back to another PlayStation Platinum video. And today we are here platinuming Cyberpunk 2077, one of the most anticipated games and one of the biggest flops that actually happened in the last decade. Man, I still love this game. If you can tell, I'm playing on the PS4, not the best way of playing it, but it's the only way I can play it. I am gonna get a PS5 in a week for my birthday, so maybe I'll re-platinum it again. But this platinum took me around 60 hours. But on PSN profile, it says it takes 85 hours. So I completed it in like 20 hours less. I said that's pretty cool. It took like 66 hours to platinum it. It was long, but it was worth it in my opinion. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy, leave a like, scratch, appreciate it, and let's get right on into it. Alright, so let's get right into it. I started playing this back in November, December of 2022. Yeah, so I already had collected 19 out of the 45 trophies, which means I only had like around 20 left, and a lot of them are pretty easy to get. Some of them I had 2 endings and a bunch of miscellaneous and storyline stuff. So to start off, I might as well just go off. I had to get 2 endings. I did get all the endings in my original playthrough except 2, the Sun and Temperance. The Sun is an ending you get if you go with Rogue and then let V keep his body, and the Sun is if you do any of the endings but you let Johnny take the body. Pretty easy to do, actually pretty fun as well. I love when I get new content in Cyberpunk. It's the most funnest thing. I can't wait to play Phantom Liberty in the next 2 months.
We do not care.
And then after this, I had one more of the tarot cards remaining, so I thought, why not get that done? So I did that. That wasn't hard. Tarot cards are pretty easy. They show up on your map, and you just have to go to that location, scan it, and it's done. I think there are like 2 tarot cards that are like tied to 2 specific endings. So if you miss those tarot cards, you might have to play an ending again. But I didn't miss them, so I got it done. It was pretty simple.
That was easy.
And right after that, since I only had 1 tarot card remaining, I also saw that I had 3 Cyber Psychos remaining, so I thought, why not clear them out? Cyber Psychos, if you're like late in the game and you're already leveled up, they are literally like no deal. Like, look at this in the background. If you have Mantis Blades or like a Katana, you can just literally just wreck them. So make sure you don't kill them, because if you kill them, it kind of makes Regina angry. And I have a moral, like, I feel bad if I do that, so I just didn't kill them. But yeah, easy trophy, but it's also pretty fun if you like killing Cyber Psychos. Alright, so now on to Judy's storyline. Judy's storyline is actually pretty cool, actually. I did like it, especially the last mission when you go underwater. It's pretty nice. But yeah, you get the Judy versus Night City trophy. It's not hard to do, just depends on if you've even done them. And you can actually fail it if you just... There's tons of ways to fail this mission, but it's not that hard to do. But since I've done Judy's, I must also put in the fact that I also did Carrie's side mission as well. His storyline, not hard to do. His one is alright. I didn't like the other option you can do, but I didn't do that option because I'm just, I don't want to do it. But yeah, 2 storylines done. Very easy. So now moving on to a bunch of the miscellaneous trophies. Yeah, I'm probably going to go through these pretty quickly because they're just very miscellaneous and it can be done pretty easily. So, yeah, the first one I did was Rough Landing. You had to kill 2 enemies with the Berserker mod. If you did the Super Landing with the Berserker mod, so you had to jump and then kill 2 enemies. It was pretty easy.
Superhero landing! Yeah, that's really hard on your knees.
I also did the 2 heads 1 bullet trophy. Pretty easy. You gotta go. I think you gotta use a legendary sniper rifle, because I don't think you could use it with the Overwatch unless you upgrade it. To kill 2 enemies in the head with 1 bullet. You could just find out police officers walking around and do that like that. It's pretty simple. Then right after I did Christmas tree attack, which is a pretty annoying one, but you can do it easily if you search up a guide on YouTube. I think you have to like do one of the breaches, protocol breaches, with only 3 daemons. It's not hard, but it just takes a bit. If you don't do it, it takes a while. But it took me like 10 minutes. It's pretty easy. So here we are at Daemon in a Shell. This trophy is kind of annoying because you have to find the detonate grenade quick hack. This one can take a while if you don't know what you're doing. You can craft it. I didn't know that, but I just found it on the floor. I had to do like this method in Pacifica. It took a while, but I did it. But yeah, it's not a hard trophy. It's just I think for me it took a while finding someone like people to kill with the detonate grenade thing because I kept finding people who were high enough levels and just they would survive the entire time. So I had to take a while to find that, but it's not hard to do.
What now?
And then right after I got the Must Be Ranch trophy for using the distract enemies quick hack 30 times, pretty easy. And then right after I also got the trophy Gunslinger for shooting a grenade in the air, out of the air with a revolver. This one you can do, I think you can do the Johnny flashbacks if you're lucky. I didn't, so I had to get the police on me multiple times and hopefully they threw grenades at me. 2 easy trophies to get out of the way because they're just very easy. And the last 2 miscellaneous trophies I had left after doing all the other ones was the Quick to Dead, which is for killing 50 enemies while slowed down time. If you just get a Sandefistan and just farm enemies, you should be fine. Not hard to do, actually really easy. And Master Crafter, which is basically for crafting 3 legendary weapons. This one is kind of missable, but not fully missable. You need to at least put some of your points into I think engineering or crafting. I don't know what the skill is, but you need to put some points into I think technical abilities, because if you don't, you won't be able to do this in a first playthrough and you have to do another playthrough, which no one wants. I mean, actually, if you like Cyberpunk, you can do another playthrough, but I like it, just I only will play it when I feel like playing it. That's the thing. But when I get my PS5, I'm definitely playing that shit.
Someone cooked here.
And alright, so now we are on to another big grind. This probably takes up most of your time in the PS profiles part. These are all the completing NCPD hustles and gigs, and yeah, this takes quite a while. And the one that I did first was the Pacifica one, because Pacifica only has 1 gig and the NCPD hustles are kind of easy. There's one that bugs out, but it's pretty easy to fix. But yeah, very easy hustle, to be honest. It's not hard. Plus, you get this pretty cool fight with Ozob, the clown. It's pretty funny.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
And then right after doing all the Pacifica gigs, I actually went and did all the Haywood gigs. Yeah, the gigs are not hard, it just takes so long to do. Like, there's a lot of gigs in one area, and sometimes they don't spawn in, they take a while to spawn in, because you have to wait for the person to call you. Yeah, it's long, but there are some pretty cool gigs in every area. It's pretty cool.
Fine, but you better keep your word, else I'll have you and my iron come to an understanding.
Hey, you don't have to tell me.
After completing Haywood and Pacifica, I did take a little bit of a break from the hustler and gigs, and I did go and get the breathtaking trophy.
You're breathtaking!
To get this trophy, it's actually not that hard if you know how to do it. So basically, it's for getting all of Johnny's collectibles as his items, all his clothes. You will get, I think, 3 of his collectibles by doing the main quest. So his Porsche, his gun, and I think his avatars, so his glasses. And then to get his tank top and his jacket, you get for doing quests as well. But there's 2 that you are kind of missable: his pants and his shoes, which you can get by doing 2 gigs. Not hard to do. It's just if you miss it, it kind of is to go back, because it takes a while to go back. Alright, I don't want to bore you guys with the hustler and gigs, so I'm just going to skip through and tell you which ones I got done in an order. So I did Little Tokyo, which wasn't hard to do. Then I went and did City Center. City Center is like the part where like Arasaka Tower and all those places are. Also not hard to do, it's pretty easy. And right after, I did the Wasteland, which is basically the Badlands. Badlands actually is a bit annoying because I didn't get it at first, and I was like, oh, it didn't pop. Turns out there's actually one right next to Santo Domingo that you can miss, and it's like on the edge. And if you miss it, because you might think, oh, that's part of Santo Domingo, it's not, it's part of the Badlands, so you gotta get that one done as well. It is pretty annoying, but it's also pretty simple if you understand. And then right after, I did the Jungle, which is Santo Domingo. Not hard to do, actually nice area. Also, if you really think about it, it's the area that Jackie lived in, so it's pretty cool to do it after, you know, exploring. You can see where the Valentinos live. It's pretty cool. And then right after, I did Watson. Watson was my last gigs and NCPD hustles missions. It's pretty kind of cool because that's the area you're starting, and I ended it in the area I started in, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, they're easy to do. just take a long time. So now we had the last 4 trophies remaining, 3 if you don't count the platinum, and these were fairly easy. So the first one I had to do was the auto jock, which is to find and purchase all vehicles. This one was annoying because I didn't have enough money and for the vehicles, so I had to go find a glitch. And since I was on PS4, glitches are pretty easy to find, and I basically made a bunch of money using a glitch. And then I went and bought the last vehicle because it was pretty expensive. It was a Caliburn. Even though you could find one for free, you had to still buy this one for the trophy, so it was long. And then right after, I went and did the frequent flyer trophy, which is basically for finding all the data terms. This one's annoying because I had to look at a map to find them, and you have to look very closely. Because if you leave all the fast travel points to when you're in like Kabuki, because Kabuki has like a ton of them, this could take you a while. This one into like 30 minutes, but it's long for like no reason. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. That one. Where was it? I was looking for so long. I couldn't find it. I didn't know where it was. And now we move on to the last and final trophy. 10 out of 10. This is for maxing a single skill level. Annoying, but if you do crafting, you can do it easily if you just max out crafting. So yeah, pretty easy. So here is me getting it and my reaction to the platinum. $20. I've now reached 20 crafting skill. Oh, 10 out of 10. Never fade away. Platinum trophy. Oh my God, I did it. I did it. I can finally say to myself that I platinumed Cyberpunk 2077 on PS4. So there you go, you heard it here first. I platinumed Cyberpunk 2077 on PS4. I'm surprised. I'm just surprised I even platinumed it. I was planning on platinumming it this year, and I did it. This is my 21st platinum. I hope you did enjoy. The week after this video comes out, it will be my birthday, 7th of August, and I am supposed to be getting a PS5. So maybe when I get it, maybe we'll be seeing some PS5 trophies. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, leave a like, much appreciated. A sub would go very appreciated. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.